Hey, everybody. Hope everybody's having a good weekend. Beautiful weather. Had a good bit of rain to come in late part of the week. We didn't do any racing. We went to the race and done some filming. Our class should be back in action this weekend at Lakeview Motor Speedway. What's everybody up to? Make sure y'all hit the thumbs up for us when you come in. Share it out if you know how. Oh, I'm not seeing no chat. Hold on, let me check on this. I'm not seeing no chat. Y'all let me pull it up on my phone. I know that's unusual for me not to see no chat. Here we go. Turn my volume down. Scott, what's going on, buddy? Steve Max in the house. Dustin's Farm Mall. Colton Construction Channel. You done changed your name again, buddy? Yeah, now it's construction. Boy, you change names like I do underwear. Mr. Gordon Bryant just hit the thumbs up. Patch of Heaven made it in. You have 2 channels. Okay. Yeah, see my computer don't have no comments up there. But that's all right. We can see them on my phone. Hey, Mr. Bob, what's going on, buddy? We plan on being back at Lakeview this weekend. They did a bunch of work to the track back in July when they was off. Took the month off for a summer break. Steve Mack just shared it out. Awesome. Colton says he has a farming channel and a construction channel now. Yeah, they done a bunch of work at the track. Got the track changed up pretty good and got the guardrail just about going into turn 3. They did a bunch of work over there summer break. Hey, Mr. Ed, what's going on, buddy? We got a new batch of hats in for the Gerraldfarms. That's what we got behind us covering the plug up tonight. And I'm pretty sure they got them on the TFD link now. So if y'all want to see them up close, let me know and I'll bring 1 or 2 of them up for y'all to check them out. Man, we was at the race last night doing some filming. I seen old Chuck D there wearing our hats. That's awesome, guys, when we get to see other people wearing our stuff. Junkyards headed back from the beach. We had a good time, y'all. We went and met Junkyard and SOT Tuesday. Had a good time. Had lunch together and checked out the tractor museum. I've got a couple videos on it, but them guys should be dropping something. I didn't even do no filming. I was like in La La Land getting to meet them stars. Hipster's Restoration. What's going on, buddy? I just got home from the beach myself. We rode down today. Went down and done a little BSing around and ate. Hey, Rick, what's going on, buddy? Mr. Monty John. Everything's going good, buddy. But that rain come in towards the middle to end of last week. It brought our temperatures down. That's a blessing, a plus. Been looking forward to it the whole weekend. Good deal, man. It's an important part of my week. I look forward to doing the Sunday Night Live, even though some nights it gets slow and a little tough on me sitting here without y'all commenting and carrying on. Y'all guys or gals will slow down on me sometimes. And if any of y'all still want to be a guest on here on Sunday night, just shoot me an email and we'll test it out during the week one day. And as long as I can remember how to do it, I'll have you on as a guest. And they can ask y'all questions and y'all can be on the screen. And that can be racing or farming. It don't matter to me either way. You doing all right, Rick? Let me show y'all my GoPro. You can't do it unless you have a bleep button. I might just do it anyway, Rick. I'm not monetizing my lives anymore, no way. They get demonetized anyway, so why not do what I want to do? All right, y'all. I'm fixing to show y'all my GoPro that I had in a dirt late model last night. And they had a caution, I don't know, probably halfway to race, and they let the crews go out to the cars and give the drivers more tear-offs and clean their helmets. And I cleaned this GoPro off. Check that GoPro out. I don't know if we're going to have any footage out of that one. And now I got dirt all over my counter there. Hey, Road Services, what's going on, buddy? John Watson's asking, what vaccines do I give piglets? It depends on what you're giving them vaccines for, John. Depends on what you're doing. If northeastern Ohio farmer's in here, he could help you out. He raises a bunch of pigs. Red dirt special. Yeah, but we got some outside. We got some normal footage. I already got 1 or 2 racing videos together. I just haven't shared them. Because I haven't messed with the GoPro to see if I got in car and out for the late models. That's where all the rich folks live. You need a beer too. What we got here? 19, and we ain't got but 9 thumbs up, girls. Y'all can do better than that. And I'm looking down, y'all, because my comments is not working on my computer tonight. Yeah, it's muddy. It was real muddy. It was muddy a couple weeks ago when we ran up in Fayetteville too. We got our shield covered up fast and run out of tear-offs. You hate to put too many on because then they get dust in between them and you waste them. But it's bad when you run out. Girls. It's hard to say this day and time, Scott, what we're talking to. You don't have to work anymore for another year. The job is seasonal. Hard on your back. Good deal. Gary made it in. Make sure y'all hit the thumbs up. Share it out if you know how. And we'll have, if you're local and come to the track, we'll have the racing hats and shirts on hand. And probably stickers. We still have some of the Brandon Strong stickers on hand to helping them raise money still. He actually goes back to Duke. Excuse me. He goes back to Duke tomorrow, if I'm not mistaken, for a follow-up after the surgery and everything. There's the merch link if y'all want some. There's Gerraldfarms stuff and there's Gerraldfarms racing stuff. So either way you like it, we got it. Oh, we got all kind of colors. There's a neon, and it's got Gerraldfarms written on the side. There's black with the purple, like the car is purple. And you can get it with whatever color on the side. There's black. Let's see what else we got. I got all kinds. There's neon yellow. I'll read the comments in a second, y'all. I can't do both. There's orange, fluorescent orange. The fluorescent colors do great. All right, let's see what we miss. Yeah, there's pretty much anything you can imagine, Colton. We can put it in IH red or John Deere green, it don't matter. Yeah, I don't wear hats. My head's too big. Well, I do wear a hat, but it's a round straw hat. I don't know where it's at. It must be in my truck. Look at that. Some more wretches. Them there's already sold. Them's going to a gentleman here local that supports us in the racing side of things. Poncho hat. It's like I don't know where my hat's at. It must be in the race car trailer. That's what I used to wear when we was running the sombrero, riding that 574 with no awning or nothing. Had to have some relief. I took off the mule, yeah. We had to get the mule a new one so we didn't mess the mule up, and I had to get the mule's old one. Oh, wow, that's wicked, y'all. I just noticed looking at my phone screen compared to the computer screen, it's opposite. Angel Side Farm, I appreciate you dropping in. I hope everything's going good for you. Yeah, it is. I raced pretty much my whole life. From when I was like 7, 8 years old, my dad had me on go-karts racing and raced pretty much my whole life up until about 10, 12 years ago. Drag racing, circle track, go-karts, anything, four-wheelers, anything you can imagine, we've raced it. And then we got back in it just because of the YouTube to bring y'all along. This weekend coming up, we're running at Lakeview Motor Speedway in South Carolina. It just depends, Steve. It's just like our cars. There ain't no set mile an hour. Depends on the track you on. Oh, you get 70, 80 mile an hour probably. Do you know how to do a donut after you win? Got the still trying to figure out the do's and don'ts with the Steve Mack farm. It did sell. The sale did finalize or close or whatever you call it. And so we trying to work with the new owners now to see what we can come to an agreement on. They building a house on it and gonna dig a pond and put a shooting range and stuff like that out behind it, the house. And so we'll see how all this works out in the near future, maybe. There's our P.O. box if you want to drop us something in the mail. I live about 2 hours from Gordon Bright, Colton. I live right in South Carolina. There's the email. Gerraldfarms@gmail.com. I got to get my little man out here for y'all to check him out again. The new puppy we got, Jackson. You and Gordon's neighbors in the chat. Yeah, I go up to Gordon's place pretty often, and he comes down here to mine pretty regular. Yeah, I'll always comment on the videos. That really helps us out. The interaction's important. Thumbs up and commenting on it. We get a lot of views on our racing videos normally through sharing it on Facebook, but we don't get interactions from it. That's the downside, I reckon. No, I never heard of that French concrete. Colton said he hit the like button. Yeah, we got a puppy a couple weeks ago. I got attached to my daughter's golden doodle. I had to get me my own. Let me grab me a drink. Y'all want something? Oh. Look at there. I think IP Farms made it in. He's off of vacation. Late, but you here. You ain't late, buddy. Right on time. Bottle of whiskey. That would be good. I need to try to make sure when we have the meetup to have some of that caramel whiskey on hand for y'all to try. I tried the apples a couple weeks ago. Y'all seen her. I was telling y'all about it. It wasn't too bad. Now I can't find no more of them. I tell y'all, the little TikTok is starting to take off and do pretty good. We're finally growing, I reckon, because you got to pay attention and be active on anything for it to work, I reckon. I reckon that might be a decent idea, Colton. Try to have a little one up there too. If it's still on go by then. The way everything's looking crazy now. You wish they had farm shows in Michigan. Well, we'll try to make it happen, Colton. I would love to meet you and shake your hand, buddy. Want y'all know that I'll travel a little bit to go meet y'all and hang out with you, if it's possible. Meet you and your family. That's awesome. So y'all don't have any farm shows up that way in Michigan? Man, that darn thing. And yeah, I'm sure y'all can tell that I don't work on John Deere's. I took that hood loose for nothing. But that's part of the fun and learning, is I left it in there for y'all to see that I said, you needed to take it loose. And then 5 minutes later, I said I didn't have to take it loose. No ag shows in Portland used to be regular show. Think it's gone. Jackie's confirmed range is 1,400 miles. Yeah, but that was stretching it there, Mr. Rick. You was on the limit. Yeah, I hope not too, buddy. Yeah, man, I took that then that panel, when I did figure out how to tilt that panel up, it would go up just a little bit, but not enough room to access to work on nothing. Then I tried to take them bolts out to take it off, and of course they rusted up in there, and I sprayed them, and I was scared I was going to wring them off if I'd have tried much more. Michigan State used to have one. Yeah, I like that one. We went up to Gordon's up there at Raleigh 2 years ago. That was a good fun time. And we went to the one down in Georgia, Moultrie, Georgia, I believe it was, and that was pretty cool. Enough to tease you. I finally ended up taking a piece of electric fence wire and hooking it on that panel at the bottom somehow and pulling it up tight as I could to the steering wheel and wiring it up so it would hold it up. I was holding it with my arms wedged in there, and the door was across my arm trying to work. So I finally wired it up. Was able to get it done. Oh, yeah. I like fixing stuff, though. I really enjoy putting stuff together and repairing it. That's what you get for working on green stuff. And then the whole time, I didn't realize it when I was working on that. My son was right behind me working on another project. And he was beating and a clicking and a clanking and a running a drill. And then when I was editing my video, I could hear all that noise. I'm like, what in the world was I doing making all that noise? But then I figured out it was him. By red tractors. Yes, sir, buddy. We got it done. Man, tell us all about that raccoon that I'm seeing on TikTok. Your little boy's got a pet raccoon? Local life? He enjoys working on other people's stuff, but not his. I'm kind of that way too, I reckon, to an extent. Hmm. We just started back racing, Colton. We've only raced about 5, 6 times. Yeah, we just started back. This is our first year. I saw that. We was on the way home a while ago from the beach, and I was dropping a new TikTok from yesterday at the racetrack and saw y'all's. Nothing runs like a deer or smells like a jump. Junior had one in his car. You're in an international harvester group. Cool. Oh, hold on 1 second. I got to find something to put my phone in, or I'm trying to find something, and that ain't gonna work. Y'all give me 1 second. Let me grab my tripod. Trying to make it sound like you're looking down. Yeah, I'm trying to fix it so I don't have to be looking down and not looking at the screen. That makes me feel rude, like I'm being rude. And he's in a JCB group. SLC, what's going on, buddy? Let me see. Some reason when I started the live tonight, my comments ain't working on the computer. So I had to turn my phone on to see my comments. Now I don't like. Now that's going to make me look over here, which ain't no better. You got to be kidding. There's a guy that backed out on us the other day. Yeah, there he goes. He couldn't go. I told him you had something important going on, Brian. So what's everybody been up to the weekend? I'm glad the temperatures went down a little bit. Just got back from the mountains. What were y'all doing in the mountains, Brian? Mountain stuff? Fishing as usual. Yeah, now I either got to look down here at my comments or look over there. At least looking over there, I don't have to hold the phone. Being in the AC, I know that's right. Went tubing. We normally go tubing up in the mountains. Was it you, Christina, and the dogs? Or Christina, you and the dogs? Temperatures is back to 105 plus. Yeah, tubing's fun. I got my legs skinned up pretty good last year tubing. Leatherwood Mountain. Can't quite place that. If y'all just coming in, make sure y'all hit that thumbs up for us. Yeah, it does sound like they're having a rough summer. Ours have been hot, but not quite as bad, I don't think, as it normally be. It's spread out a little bit for us, seems like, which is pretty good. I know last Saturday at the racetrack, it was just about too hot to be at a racetrack without air conditioning the trailer. Yeah, we did. We got a good bit of rain. We probably, I hate to guess because I haven't looked, but I won't be scared to say 4 inches plus of rain. It's really helping the crops, and I think we got a couple dry days here now. I would look, but I've got my phone fired up to read the comments because I don't have none on my screen over here for some reason. I'm gonna keep clicking around till I mess it up. Cutting hay tomorrow. We got probably next week we'll probably have some ready to roll. Just got the camper back in the shed. Your wife can clean it out. Appreciate you coming in, Junkyard Buddy. Y'all have a good week. Brian fires up alive when he's out there cutting. Yeah, the puppy's growing. Have to get my wife to bring him out here. Let y'all see him. Yeah, he's growing. I'm thinking he's going to be bigger than the female. I don't really know, Colton. If I run across a great deal on one, I would, but I'm not in the market for one. But you'll buy a lot of stuff when you find it at a great deal. You know, like I said, I don't have a lot of uses for one, but at a price that I can't say no, I would like to have one. Good, Mr. Steve. That little boy's a handful. He don't take no jump off of the girl. He'll fight, jump right down in there and go at it already. Hey, 69 Drews, what's going on, buddy? And for y'all that's coming in, I'm instead of looking here at the thing, my comments is not working. I'm having to look at my cell phone right here. So don't think I'm just not looking at you on purpose. In a rough few years. Do any of y'all eat tilapia? So yeah, that's my good side of you. You right. Where's that timeout button at for Scott? It worked on Monty. Ask Monty. Might need to try it on Scott. Yeah, tilapia. Yeah, I kind of like them. That's about the only fish that my wife and them will eat. Pretty easy too. We get them frozen and just in this single packs and thaw them out and either bake them or fry them up. Y'all keep rooting Scott on. Y'all gonna mess right around and get Scott put in timeout. Cause Scott mess right around here and collapse to that peer pressure like he's a teenager in high school and gonna get in timeout. Hey Kurt, what's going on, buddy? I know we got a couple racing videos from the weekend coming up, and we might have a welding fab video coming up this week. We got a little bit of welding stuff to do in the shop. Might bring y'all a little welding video. How about that? IP Lights Welding, good deal. Yeah, we do a lot of welding normally. I suppose to trade Brian, if he ain't forgot, a plasma cutter for a bush hog. He needs a plasma cutter, and I got an extra one. Cornell made it. Yeah, I was talking to Gordon Tuesday. Gordon come down and went with me to meet the junkyard and SOT Tuesday. And I was asking him about it, and he ain't tore it up yet. He carried pre-made burger patties now. Oh man, that's cool, Brian. Kurt starting to really like welding. You should have stopped by Gordon's. Yep, you sure should have. It'll probably put you to work. Had you to weed eat around a chicken house or something. You better stop by on a Sunday. No, I ain't changed my mind. I just been busy and ain't thought hadn't made it happen. It's actually sitting right down there under that cabinet in a box. Got to feed the cat. Oh, he's gone now, y'all. We can talk about him. Yeah, he stepped out. But Steve does have cats too. I can't remember if it's one cat or cats. Finally, no rain for the last 10 days. Still haying way behind. You think you'll get finished up here this week, Mark? Or you got more than that to do before you get caught up? I hate not looking at my screen. Man, that makes me feel. I don't know how I can maneuver this here to make it get over there. See, I thought my little holder would have worked. Maybe I just figured it out. How about that? Gordon, you want to come rake some hay this week? Or mow some? No, you've been mean to us, Brian. You didn't show up. You kind of a jerk. Cut him some slack. People said duct tape. Yeah, that'll work. I got it propped up now right there in front of the computer. Calling for rain every day. Wow. We good now, other than the field that got sold. We're good to go. Should be. If everything goes good and the weather works out, we might start cutting mid to late week next week. Just depends on how the weather looks. Yeah, duct tape fix a lot of stuff. And electric fence wire fix a lot too. All right, we got 19 in here and 21 thumbs up. Make sure y'all hit the thumbs up for us if you haven't. There's the link to the merch, like the hats just behind us that you see. You can get your racing hats, shirts, probably some stickers, or you can just get your Gerraldfarms, your farming merch. Around the end of September. Best second cut you've had in years. Tough to dry. We should be going on third cutting now instead of second cutting. But that late frost, and when I decided to bush hog it, hey, when you make a decision, sometimes you just gotta live with it. And that's what we do. He'll end him Betsy and Snuggles, only slightly spoiled. Yeah, I mean, we've had red and blue healers that we use on the farm and stuff, and I like them and I take care of them and think a lot of them. But I never thought I would be the kind to get attached to a dog like I did. Your cat is afraid of. Oh, took it down. Mr. Steve had to put himself in timeout. Took his own message back down. Had duels leaving ruts. Wow. We double crop the fields. Okay. Yeah, we should be on third cutting. I've seen a couple guys around starting to cut, and I'm sure that's their third. You drop a pin and he runs for his life. And I hear a lot of people say, they see a dog that's skittish like that, and people will say, that dog's been abused, and they can tell, and blah, blah, blah. I've got one. We've got a red heeler puppy that we kept. That's a male. And he's that way. And I can promise you, he ain't never been touched. And that sucker, if somebody sees him, they swear up and down that somebody's abused him. He probably needs a good whooping. But he ain't never had it, but he probably needs it. Or barn kittens. Okay. At my farm shop, we used to always keep some kittens over there, some cats, and they would keep the mice out the building, and that would keep the snakes out. And then they get, they start off with a little bowl that big, and Then 3 months later, they got a bowl that big and then that big. And then before you know it, they get a whole bag poured out in a feeder that they can eat all they want. You've been no-tilling hayseed after a weed off and does well. Okay. How long, 69, how long after you drill it before you get a cutting off of it normally? And if the weather and all is good. Man, we hate to hear that, Gordon. We hate to hear that, buddy. And if you need anything up there at your place, if something happens and you got to go take care of that kind of family business, you let me know and I'll be there to help with the chickens, buddy. All you got to do is let me know. Usually the next year you cut it. Mark said do the same thing. Okay. Drill it now, cut it in June. Okay. Awesome. Yeah, I don't know much about it though, Gordon, but you can show me or tell me. I can help make it happen. I might eat more eggs than I put in your stack. If I do 2 stacks, a stack for you and a stack for me, my stack might be bigger than yours. Mark said prayers for you, Gordon. It's an awesome community, y'all. It's amazing how y'all guys and gals gather around when people need it. So farmers just stopping in to show support. 21. I appreciate you coming in, Dirty Dapper. If I'm saying that wrong, I'm sorry. It is, Gordon. This community it amazes me every day. And the crazy part is the people that watch the channel that never comment on nothing, but yet have reached out to me through email or mail through the P.O. box because they don't comment on stuff, but they'll watch this live and reach out to me. And if they listen, they know who they are. That's amazing. Appreciate you coming in, Kirk. Have a good week, buddy. Mark said he needs prayers for his mom, the cancer in her breast, having surgery on August 26th. We'll surely pray. Thoughts and prayers for you there, buddy. Brandon, the one that I was telling y'all about a couple weeks ago, he had the surgery and they got everything out. The best they thought they was could. And he's got a follow-up appointment tomorrow at Duke. If I'm not mistaken, that's when his appointment is. So I'm anxious to hear, how all that's going with him. Buried Uncle Friday Scott. I'm not sure if they're going to do some kind of chemo or something. Maybe we'll get them answers tomorrow. Go ahead and make one more soda pop. I think they might be going to have some kind of special stuff at the race this weekend for Brandon. I'm not sure. Maybe we'll get some more details on it. And if I do, I'll try to pass them along. I need to give away a pair of tickets to the race. I need to figure out how to do it to some of y'all that's local and would go. Figure out how to give some tickets away or something to get y'all in there cheering for us that don't normally go to the dirt track racing. That's too cold. That's slushed up on me. Steve don't show stuff. He don't do no content. So, that's what we're here for, Mark. That's what this Sunday night's all about, buddy. It ain't only about farm talking. It ain't about only race talking. It's about camaraderie, to hanging out, to me sitting here to get to chat with y'all that I don't normally get to chat to or answer your questions during the week. Hey, Roller Angel, what's going on, buddy? Yeah, it has been a minute. Oh, wow. 69. Been doing work on your new house. And that's down in Florida? Don't I remember you being in Florida? Or do I have you mixed up with somebody? See there? See how I remember that? Don't ask me how. Yeah, don't ask me how I remembered it. We're fitting to vote if Scott's going in timeout or not. Oh, we're about out of time tonight, Scott. What we'll do is put you in timeout next week. Hey, Owen, what's going on, buddy? He's in Florida as well. All right, I see 4 or 5 of y'all new just popping in. Make sure y'all hit that thumbs up for us. You've been in timeout since you turned 50. That's right, Steve. You got to remind us next week, Scott, that we owe you one. We won't never remember it. We doing good, man. Everything is good. We pretty much got all the memory back from the stroke we had, and the racing. We back racing since then. Started back into racing. Still doing the cows and the hay, and still losing money on that venture. So everything's still about the same. Still got a little room left on the car if anybody's wanting to advertise their business or whatever they do. We can always use a little help with the tires and fuel or whatever. Tires is getting crazy right now with the shortages. We were able to pick up a few new ones this past week. We weren't racing, but we picked them up as soon as we found them, so we'd have them. It is weird on that subject, talking about that. It's amazing and weird to me how that time disappears from you. You know, that's just so weird. I don't know how to explain it, but I ask my wife questions about that all the time. Tires been expensive for quite a while. Not only are they expensive for our race car, they hard to get. They're getting pretty much about impossible. Yeah, not only are they expensive, they're hard to get. So if we run across a few now, or hear somebody that's got them, we'll try to pick them on up. If they keep going up, at some point we're going to have to draw a line. I got a bunch of old tires that come with the car. They're a different number. Appreciate you coming in, Mark. Have a good one, buddy. We ain't got but a couple more minutes and we're going to get out of here too. What did Ed say? Get some tires off the old tobacco trailer. Lorraine just said we always been hard-headed. All right. Well, it's been just about an hour. What did Ed say? I appreciate all y'all coming in. Well, guys and gals, I'm fixing to shut it down. And don't forget, we do videos on Tuesday and Thursday night. Look forward to seeing y'all next Sunday night on the line. Y'all take care and have a good one.